Labyrinth, come in.
Hello, this is Hamish here from Monster Productions. In this tutorial I will show you how to make a basic text object very quickly. So first of all we want to go to MoGraph. We're going to go MoText. You can do it by going into where is it again? See, it's
In the squiggly line.
in here, in the squiggly line. It's text, right? That's not a 3D as you can see, so you'd have to extrude the NURBS and stuff, which can get quite confusing to start off with, right? So let's just make this text tutorial. Oh, that's not working now. Yeah, you gotta be careful you don't do what I've done just there. It's when you sometimes when you highlight the whole thing, you're sometimes not clicked on the MoText and it will zoom in and do stuff. So first of all we want to align it in the middle. You can choose what font you want. I'm just going to go with Air Cruiser because I quite like that. Right, and we'll zoom out. Right, as you can see there, that's the text, and we can mess around with how deep it goes by using that. Right, so now you can also mess around with the height. It also keeps it all in scale, so make it wider as well. You can mess around with the horizontal spacing. As you can see, I'm making it smaller, make it bigger. Just whatever you fancy. It's very basic. I made this background here on Cinema 4D. It was done within 5 minutes. Not hard to do. I'll show you how to do the 2-color text in the next tutorial. This is just to get you started and familiarized. So then you click off the tutorial. You can move around using these buttons here. And this button here will show you the different views. I like perspective view. So now we're going to make another colour. So I quite like red. So I'll go on red on the colour there. Make sure you're on colour because sometimes I go on the reflection and I make the reflection red by accident. So click the colour red. You can add textures, but I don't really bother with colour textures. I quite like to have a reflection, so make sure that's ticked. And I like it to have a Fresnel texture on this. Just gradients it a bit more. And put the mix strength down to, you want it at about 40-ish. Have the brightness down a bit though, so you can see that there. So it's this. So that's 34 and 52. Don't worry too much about the blurriness. Specular, that's just that white dot there. You can make it bigger, make it smaller. You don't need to copy tutorials like for like. You can add your little own thing to them if you want. Right. Now I will click and drag that up onto the text. Get a quick render. And as you can see, that's the text in red. And you can see the 3D bit. Right. I also quite like to add floors because I can get a nice reflection from floors. So we're going to make another color. Now we're not wanting it proper black. We're wanting it dark grey. Dark grey is quite nice for this. And you want to go into your reflection. Make sure it's ticked. Keep the brightness to about 50. And put the Fresnel texture on again. You want to make the mix strength slightly lower, and just so it's quite a lot of the colour. bring this brightness down a bit actually, and leave the specular as it is. If you want, you can do your own thing, and just click and drag that onto floor. Now if I give this a quick render, and if I've done it right, yep, as you can see there, it's got a reflection, but I don't really like having a clear reflection like that. So what I do, I go on back onto this, go into the reflection and put the blurriness up to about 30ish. Doesn't need to be exact. I'll give it another render, and as you can see with this render, it's taken slightly longer to do, but it's not a like for like reflection. It's quite blurry there. And now I'll quickly show you how to render it. Right, so you want to go this button here, and you want to go on to let's go into screen 1280 by 1024. Go and save it where you want. So let's just save this as tutorial. Yep, just that. Save, yes, I will replace it. And we want to go to JPEG here. Right. And after that, you just want to close that down. Click and hold on that button and click render to picture viewer. Yes. And as you can see here, it's going to render it. Done some previous renders on another video. Didn't quite finish that one, but this is rendering this, and it'll just do that basically. This was made on Cinema 4D R12, just in case you're wondering why the buttons look differently. R12's quite easy to get. You can get it from near enough anywhere. You can get R11.5, which is easier to get, but I find the render takes too long. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. There will be more tutorials coming. Thank you for watching.